Alright, gonna do a quick video today because the last two have been way too long. This is the only stock that I was interested in this morning. They had news that they got a $33 million order from Northrop Grumman, large military industrial company. Extremely light volume, didn't buy that much of it. Yeah, not the best stock to trade, but bought it. Gotta reload this page. Bought it in this area, like 550. Ended up at 595, so decent percentage, but took small size because it's really tiny volume. It's the other reason I'm trying to make this quick. Wasn't really much today. I know there was a big Fed meeting and the market took off after that, but I'm not really interested in playing that right now. It's not part of my strategy of finding episodic pivots to invest in the day they have news. I looked at this one this morning. It's a biotech. Went up pretty strong pre-market. Got up to 450-ish pre-market. Ends up at 486. What was the news? Good top line data from a phase one. Phase one, pretty early, pretty risky unless it's really great news. I didn't think this was that groundbreaking, so I just stayed away from it. LQR, I do not remember this one from this morning. So yeah, it did not gap up. Beverages, wine and distilleries, down huge from August. Doesn't have a market cap. Don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. Today, partners with Soda Jerk for a new campaign to boost buzz in the growing RTD beverage market. Sounds like a bunch of baloney. What was the volume today? 6 million shares. That news was at 8:50 a.m. Not much really happened, and had a good day though, but I was not interested. View, don't remember this from this morning. $16 million tiny company, building products and equipment. There's no news. So, what are you gonna do? Day was that? December 4th. Had a big day. December 3rd. 1st. There was no news either, so I don't know what that is. These are all the top gainers I'm going through. ADCT, Biotech Switzerland. December 12th today, 5:15 a.m. Announced initial results from phase 2. Let's take a look. I don't think it gapped because I did not notice it this morning. Yeah, it didn't gap up. Very light volume. Volume was 7.6 million shares. Pretty light, really. Nice day though. Let's see what they did. Zynlonta in combination with rituximab in patients with relapsed refractory follicular lymphoma, some type of cancer. Combination 96% response rate, 85% complete response rate, meaning 85% kind of cured the cancer. That's how I understand it anyway. Obviously that's wicked good. Antibody drug conjugates are pretty big right now. This is a good one. If I had noticed it earlier, not ideal that I didn't, but a good one to keep an eye on. Gonna keep that open. I want to talk quickly about this one because I'm kicking myself for missing it yesterday. It gapped up from 118 to 182. I don't know how I missed it. I guess I was busy. Had a huge day today. This is why this strategy is so good. I really should have bought in yesterday. They partnered with Merck, a huge drug company. This is a small biotech. But I didn't chase it this morning. You know, you could have tried to buy in at the break of the high of day at 363, and it never really looked back. That would have worked out. So the market's pretty strong. You could do that. Kind of play the continuation and get in on the breakout. But not really what I'm trying to do. My best stock right now is friggin' Smucker's Jam. It's really the only episodic pivot I've bought since getting back. Today's day 3. I bought INAB. Let's look at that. It fucking sucked. I have like a quarter of a position left because I don't know. Still good news. It was only 10 patients, phase 1, complete remission. So keeping an eye on that. Other than that, we'll wait for tomorrow. Check the news in the morning. Look for episodic pivots. And let's take a couple minutes to look at what else there is to look at. I'm going to see the top stocks in terms of higher market caps that performed well today. So market caps over 2 billion. Acadia Pharmaceuticals. Interesting. Upstart Holdings. Sunrun. Solar. Interesting. Open Door. Real estate. Carvana. Interesting. Wow, that's really held up. Can't see the stocks here because my stupid face is in the way. Acadia. Wow. The news was at 140. Rules in favor of Acadia. So there's some legal ruling. Would have been nice to know about that beforehand. Probably Nancy Pelosi made some money. And it went from 22 to 28 in 20 minutes. Get some $25 calls. Could have made a lot of money. Not an episodic pivot, really. Could be. I mean, it is kind of an episodic pivot. What exactly? Okay, a patent battle for its biggest drug. Okay, that's big news. So they have exclusive rights to a drug. Their sales are $517 million, market cap's $4.7 billion. 4 P's, nice. Interesting. Okay. Let's save it. Now that the market's back, might look for breakouts tomorrow on like strong stocks. Morning breakouts. After I look for episodic pivots, as that is the main focus. Carvana. I remember when this was kind of the it stock. Look at all my lines. I was pretty dialed into it. Nice breakout. Nice breakout. But head news: Chicago Fire Football Club kicks off multi-year partnership with Carvana. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. It's a short squeeze. They don't have any hope of making money. $8.66 cash per share. I'm going to lose $3 a share next year. So they're not going to go bankrupt or anything. Could squeeze. Wicked high. Could squeeze. Who knows? We'll be back tomorrow to find episodic pivots and possibly look for morning breakouts on strong stocks. Let's look at the watch list. Smuckers. Oh, Altimmune was up again. It's another part of the... Okay. I didn't add... What's that shit called? Excuse me. C4, 135% today. That's fucking rough to see. Should have bought that yesterday morning. 63%. This was the 83% response on the cancer treatment. I'm looking at a different. Ah, this is nice. Let's see if any of them have shorts stuck. Can I move my fucking head? Oh, there we go. Alt has some shorts. Interesting. This is the weight loss drug in phase 1 or 2. Shot has shorts stuck. Shot's the kind of stock, I think, that could go nuts. Even though it's probably a garbage company. I sold my position. I had a small position. I think I'm going to watch that in the morning for a breakout. Even a breakout above here, above 425. Might just put in an order. It's risky biz. I'm going to put in a stop limit buy order. So if it goes above, let's draw another line. Not enough lines on this chart. Yeah, I mean, if it goes above 420, let's take a position. True range on this is 80 cents. So I'm going to divide my risk by 80 cents to get the amount of shares that I'm going to buy. $8 million shares. Just kidding. All right. Stop limit. Stop trigger 4.2. Limit price is going to be 4.3 just in case it opens way higher. I'm not trying to buy if it runs to fucking 550 pre-market. All right. I like that. I like that. Because it's the type of stock that could go because the market is now up so much, kind of crazy. Can make the small caps run. Alt is another one. Let's take a look. Too many tabs. Alt. Let's take a look. Closer look. Let's take a closer look. Come almost buy some now, but that's pretty risky. All right, we've gone from 317 to 863, back to 472 to 653. Might put in a dip buy. Just don't know what I'm doing here, but I like this price. 571. On a dip. This is an episodic pivot. I just didn't get in at the ideal time. But if you had bought the first day, you would have stopped out. So tough one. This is why I think it's a good one to dip buy, because it's not smooth. Another line to look at would be that line, the bottoms. In that case, it would dip all the way. It could dip all the way to 525. But I originally said 571, so that's 50-cent difference. ATR is 89, so let's divide our risk by 89. Okay. Gonna put a limit buy for this dip. 571. Morning dip. Quick dip. My stop will be like 5. 490. 480. Something like that. 89 cents. 482. 482. Okay. Let's enter that. And let's enter the stop order and save it. Stop on quote 4.82. Good till cancel. Save. Stupid. Save. And what was the other one? Shot. Stop out is gonna be 80 cents. From 430 will be 350. Yeah, sounds good to me. And with that, I am done. I will be back tomorrow.